Good morning. What's going on, everyone? Forex Fargo checking in. I want to apologize. Today is actually February 11th. It is a Tuesday, 9:52 in the morning. Currently, we are actually in the middle of New York session trading. I am in a few positions right now, exited a couple of some other ones, and just wanted to speak about the analysis that were actually not necessarily sent out because I didn't have time to do a webinar earlier this on Sunday. However, I did take the time Sunday night, Monday morning to post a few of these analysis. So just looking into play, what we've started with on UCAD, I told people to, put a sell limit. This was the only one I actually had told people to put a sell limit on. The other ones were kind of like manual execution. But yeah, if we press play, this trade is actually running probably like, 30, 40 pips in profit, 50 pips, depending on your entry. Okay. We're looking at GN, right? GN, I actually posted this yesterday. I was already in this trade. Actually re-entered it yesterday when it came back down. You'll notice it came back down around this level right over here. Re-entered that, just didn't feel the need to post a chart. So we can see that, price, once again, as you can see, it comes to no surprise that price is not only in this blue zone that I have marked off, but it is also has found some trouble at this like resistance level that I have marked up there, right? So there's two pairs going well. GA, I got stopped out like once. I caught a couple pips or whatever, but I didn't re-enter. No need to chase the trade. Like I'm doing quite all right, but we can see, price went up. I was already in here. I waited for the break and a retest of this trend line as it stated on my analysis already. And then as we can see what happened, price came back down here into this little, 4-hour daily demand zones or just zone in general. Then came back up and is just finding some type of resistance and struggling along this ascending trend line. If we actually wanted to, I can see right now, now we actually have a descending trend line on a 4-hour or a 1-hour time frame. You can draw it, just like that, straight across, diagonal. EU, in all honesty, I was in this position yesterday. I got stopped out, and I'm glad I got stopped out because like that entire move was just like crazy to the downside. It was like an extra additional 40, 50 pips. This is why you want to have stop losses. Also, it's not a bad thing if your position hits stop loss, lets you know that you need to do something different. And that you know, part of my trading plan, if I get stopped out of a position and it makes sense, and everything else is aligning, you probably won't be able to see it from here. But if I was able to shrink the screen and you were to see over to the left, this right here, this 1.099, that's like a monthly supply level. So I hadn't had it marked off. This was probably more of a 4-hour, this yellow zone right here. But stick to the game plan, follow along. And I actually have been waiting for this trade forever. No cap. So I'm finally in this. I'm probably up like 10 to 15 pips. And I'm definitely looking. So one thing with NU, later this evening, we have this cash rate and all this other stuff coming out, right? So I'm expecting GBP pairs, not GBP, NU pairs to just take off. New Zealand dollar pairs to just take off, in my opinion, right? One other thing that we want to look at, GJ. So this is actually a trade I missed. This in GA is actually, wouldn't necessarily call it a trade I missed. It's just I was impressed with the situation. And once again, I'm trying to stick to my trading plan, take no more than 2 to 3 trades. Sometimes I still do like, 4 or 5 trades or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like when I'm not necessarily overconfident, but when the confluences add up, like the confluences added up all the way over here. Look at this: rejection, rejection, no close below this, so another rejection, another rejection. So within this is a 4-hour time frame, I believe, right? So within a 4-hour time frame, so no close on January, no close on January 28th, no close on January 30th, no close on February, and then it came back down here for like, institutional level. So I sent this, signal out a little late, but I was trying to send it out around this little zone. Either way, you press play. Right now we are floating, probably, I don't know, 50 to 75 pips, depending on where you entered. And this one, I actually have been waiting for this one as well. This is Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Not sure why it looks like that, but you can see that we are in some good pips right there. So I just want to check out, tell everyone, have continued success with your trading. Don't rush anything. Stick to your game plan. And the only way that you're truly gonna get better is if you go after it yourself. So like, just remember, go after it. Stop Go after it. Stop being complacent, and go make a change in this world. All right. And then for those of you that don't know, you can follow me right here, Bearish Bull 617. I'm going to start posting a lot more of my charts on here as well. So did 7 for the week, so we can look back next week and see what actually happened. All right. Forex Fargo checking out. Everyone have a blessed day. Hit me up in the DM if you have caught some pips off of this. If not, you know what I mean? Let's continue to have some great success. Real quick before I really start my day, so y'all could hop up on in this and shit. I just recorded a webinar for because I didn't have a chance to do oh my god, bro, I'm all over the place. Because I didn't have a chance to do the webinar on Sunday, got caught up in some stuff. I did do some weekly analysis. I just posted them to TradingView so we could press the play button and actually see like how they played out. So for the 7 analysis that I played out, got stopped out of like maybe like 2 of the positions or whatever. GA, I was in a GA long yesterday. Stop loss hit for like 35 pips or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I should have took it when I was at like 75, 80 or something, but it is what it is. I had a stop loss on EU for like 15, 18 pips or whatever. GN, I had a couple positions. I only showed you guys one, so I caught that for like 155, call it that. USD CAD, I've been in that since like Sunday. NU, I was actually waiting for a position, so I finally entered NU. GJ, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tight on GJ. I miss my GJ entries and shit, but I mean that is what it is. Like I'm definitely not about to cry over that. Can't control that. GU, I backed GU for like 60 pips or something, a little over 60. Content with that. I got a runner, so like whatever happens, happens. And then AU, we're in the AU position. So I'm about to just show everyone the charts that I did post. Like I said, I just recorded a webinar. Let me see, stop share.